Yeah, so we here. We here. Got a lot to talk about. Of course, I want to get into what happened in this game and go over what I think happened. So let's start with the beginning of the game with the fast stop from Kristaps Porzingis. Didn't even have an answer for him. He was shooting right over top of him, shooting threes from, looked like dots. He was just ready. He been off for like 10 games, so that's like maybe a month in the playoffs. So that's what happened. That was the X factor. They didn't know what they was gonna get from him. Boston didn't know what they was gonna get, and also the Mavericks didn't know. So they didn't know who could check them, what match up. So game one started off like that because he was all over the place. Blocks, a lot of layups, threw off the rhythm of a lot of players, and that was a good hot start. To get them to an early lead. Jason Tatum played a lot of good ball. Passing to. Let me talk. I'm gonna talk about that too. I'm gonna get straight to that. Tatum and Brown don't play off each other. If you notice that, if Jason Tatum get the ball, he stops. Jaylen Brown stops, or Jaylen Brown get the ball, Tatum stops on the wing. They stand on the wings. There's no offensive flow with those guys. Now, they got good talent, so they're gonna win off of talent alone. But getting down to the real, once Dallas Mavericks and Jason Kidd figure out that matchup that works well with the X Factor, Kristaps Porzingis, I think it's gonna be amazing. I think it's instantly amazing. So let's go into the Mavericks. Kyrie, I wrote it down so I can be because I thought about it. Kyrie and Luka can't do the ISO offense at the beginning of the game. Can't do it. Beginning of the game, me personally, I'm going to PJ Washington. I'm going to PJ Washington for one reason, because he actually can physically play hard up against Derek White, whatever his name is. Yeah, take him down to the hole, physical basketball. Let's get him going, get Derek White in foul trouble, get some shooters off. You got to get these players in foul trouble. You can't let these players just stay on the court like they did and just run. They shooting like 53 pointers every goddamn quarter, it seemed like. So I think what's going to happen, they're not going to hit that many three-pointers the next game. It's going to be a lot of long balls. And the long ball is going to be creative shots for the Mavericks. So I wanted to also talk about the ISO offense. Well, we talked about that, which is both sides and who is going to win in the battle of the ISO. Because it seemed like everybody's going to go 4 out. One up top, 4 out. Your turn. Who get hot? So it's going to come down to that. Like, Kristaps is going to get back down to around about 12 points, play good defense, and they'll figure their part out with Derek Lively, and he got to stay out of foul trouble and all of his guys and stuff like that. So keep an eye on that, the battle of the ISOs, and how they're going to get other players flowing into the game. Let's go into another one. The big men, non-factors. It's not a big man game. Like, what hurt them in this game is a key thing. A lot of the Mavericks win was, but they lobbing, lob city. This game, you didn't see the lobs at all. It was just ISO. So the other players didn't get into the game. So it's a lot of key points that didn't go into the film, and Jason Kidd can correct. Easy. I don't see anything that can change. Like when they made the run, like when Dallas made the run. That's Dallas. That's who Dallas really is. That run in third quarter at the beginning, that's who they are. They're going to get to that in that second game. Boston, that's who they really are. They're going to make some, they're going to miss some. Those long misses got to be makes for the Mavericks. And let's get to Holiday. Boy, he put the clamps on Kyrie Irving, and they ain't not going to talk about it. They want Kyrie to be the darling. He got the handles. He put them on strings. Yeah, he gonna have his flashy moves, but what he shot. Let me go to these stats. I know he shot horrible today. It's no way possible. It's no way possible. Kyrie Irving tonight shot. Where's Kyrie Irving? Where is he? Kyrie Irving had 12 points tonight. I don't have the full stats, but he had 12 points tonight, which is seasonal. They can't win with him scoring 12. You see the score, how like it was a blowout by 20s, because they was missing Kyrie points. That's another factor, especially in the beginning of the game. Very ineffective. All right, I'm gonna get off this. And last but not least, another thing I wanted to say. I was a fool to think not Jason Kidd. I'm sorry. I was a fool to think JJ Redick would be the Lakers' new coach. Now, here's a play. They just actually try to seek out a long-term deal with Hurley from Connecticut, which is a great pick. I mean, great pick. Now, here's the catch, though. Do we really know if LeBron liked that pick? Because it's obvious JJ, his boy. It's obvious. Got a podcast together. Now, LeBron is a free agent. So, what he could do is go into free agency and take JJ with him. I want me and my coach. Package deal. And Bronny. It's right there. It's right there. So, just make sure you keep an eye on that. That's a real topic going into the finals in the next couple of weeks. I promise you that's a big topic, because it could be a real crazy rebuild for the Lakers if they lose LeBron James, and we all know that. So stay tuned for more. Just a quick little nitbit. Your boy DJ Amp C. Stay tuned. Coming for more. Next game. My prediction for next game, I say Mavs win, not by a lot, but they are going to start off losing, but not by as much, and come back in the third quarter after a couple of adjustments and win the game in the fourth quarter. So that's my prediction going into the next game, and hope you tune in tomorrow. We'll talk more. Stay tuned.